as far as the latest technology goes, have you dabbled in any electric equipment, or what's your opinion on the usefulness, the practicality of that for the future?
Like EV in general and stuff
EV
like
in
that.
general, electric rollers, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think it's enticing. I think it's very challenging for roadway machinery because we are on the move. We are not in the same spot twice. Um, that's going to be a while. But I think for maybe an asphalt location, a plant where you know you're at the same spot every day, now I can see some value. I mean, we have some electric man lifts and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
but that's really the kind of the extent of it so far. Um, and plus, we still need some bigger equipment to get EV friendly for it to really hit us, and that's the challenge. Yeah, so we would need for instance, like a 8-yard wheel loader to be EV, even to be on well worth our capacity. We move material too much. Because I know they have like mini excavators and some smaller equipment that they're trying to really branch out. And the hand tools I think can be very beneficial. But for roadway machinery and paving contractors, we're a ways out.
Okay. And you've seen obviously remote control or autonomous machinery. Is there any place for that in what you do?
Well, absolutely. At our asphalt plants, that's where I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And we have piloted a program with autonomy, semi-autonomous, I should say. I feel like that's the key is a semi-autonomous equipment, meaning you still have a human involved to some degree doing the difficult commands. There's Caterpillar makes a system now. Teleo is the system that we've piloted here at Ajax Paving, to where literally one person is sitting in the seat, a command center, and you can operate multiple pieces of machinery. And there is a value. That's also a challenge. Again, we're still not quite there yet. But there's a very real positive future for that, meaning you're not having somebody climb in and out of a wheel loader anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody that's fatiguing, bouncing in a machine all day, is bad on your back, if you can sit in a comfortable environment without literally the wear and tear on your body every day, that's a physical benefit. And also, semi-autonomous literally means I can have one machine drive a predetermined path. For instance, if I know where all my bins are at every day, I'm loading bins, the loader can drive to one location on a predetermined path and wait for instructions. Okay, then it's going to sit there and wait for someone to hit a button. Okay, I'm going to load a bin, push another button, return to your previous location, and await further instructions. So eliminating the wasteful travel time. So that's where the value is. You don't need a human to drive mindlessly between locations. You need a human to, right now, still finish the technical task of loading the bucket, loading the bin to make sure you're not overfilling, or one day we'll get there too, but right now that's the immediate value I see is you can reduce somebody sitting in a loader idling in the AC. You can reduce a human doing the monotonous back and forth travel time.
What would it take for you guys to pull the trigger on a system and just go with that?
That's a great question. You know what it is? It's the culture of everybody being willing to jump on board in terms of, because it's a little bit of a generational thing. A little bit of, being an early adopter has its challenges because you might have, it takes somebody at the top being like, okay, we are going to take this new path and this is the way it's going to be. Okay, because here's the value of it, and then you have to sell it. So what would it take for us to fully do it? We just have to make up our mind that's what we want to do. You know what I mean? We haven't quite got there yet in terms of changing from the old ways to the new ways. You know what I mean? It's like we experiment the new technology, it's cute. We see the potential down the road, but it's like, man, we're just not. It's also hard to train and pivot during the daily stress battles. That's the other part. Implementation.